In this lesson, we are going to talk about time, improving your time. And listen, I don't have a desire to be right about anything, but I think that these approaches are really going to change your way of thinking about time and strengthen your internal clock forever if you do the work. Now, I got to say, I'm not reinventing the wheel here. There are fantastic metronome exercises that have been around forever. You find a lot of them on YouTube. They're great. They are great, but you still have to, I'm going to challenge you a little bit and ask, have you done the work? Okay. So that's important. We're going to get into the exercises right now, and I'm going to show you my way of thinking about them. All right. So check this out. What is being aware of time? In my opinion, it doesn't mean that you don't speed up or slow down from time to time. To me, and I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. I don't think I am. If you think I am, leave it in the comments. But I think it means that you are aware of when things are speeding up or slowing down, and you can adjust without having a train wreck. All right. Now that's what I think. Time awareness. Where is beat 1? Where is beat 2? Where's the pulse, right? And where are the, things happening between those beats? All right. Now, I'm going to talk about technique and a little bit of theory first, and I'll tell you why. If you're struggling to figure out where notes are or struggling to figure out where to play them, then time doesn't matter. This is where I think Jeff Berlin, his admonishment of the metronome, this is where I think it comes from, right? Think about learning how to drive. We learn how to drive in empty parking lots before we get on the interstate, before we get on the freeway. I hope you see my point. So I'm going to give you a simple quarter note bass line, right? That is, old rock and roll, blues, walking bass line, whatever. But what do I know about that? First of all, I can play it, right? I can play it. I've got the technique, in both hands. I know that I'm in the key of A. I know that I'm playing a blues chord progression. I know I'm playing a root, a major third, a perfect fifth, a major sixth, and the octave. Now, I wasn't always able to play that. So at some point in the distant past, I was, I had to figure that out. I had to work through some soreness and all those things long before the metronome came into the picture. So that's the first thing. And also now I've played that before. I know that language. So I'm not thinking about the musical material at this point. I hope that makes sense. Let me know in the comments if that makes sense or not. I'm not thinking about the musical material. I know what that is. I can speak to that. I can play that. So now that I know what that material is, we're going to do some of these tried and true metronome exercises. Okay? Tried and true. But we're going to look at this from a little bit of a different standpoint. Not much, but just a wee bit different. The metronome is set at 120 BPM, okay? And I'm just going to play that. But I want you to notice something. Before the bass is out of the picture. You don't have to be a dancer. I'm just moving my parts of my body to that click. My foot is tapping on all the beats. 2, 3, 4. I'll cut my body in half. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1. You follow what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Clap, whatever. The whole point is that before I even touch the instrument, before I try to make this, right, it's got to be, we're talking about our internal clock. That means our body, right? In my opinion, okay? If I'm tripping, leave me a comment. So, remember that bass line? Now, this metronome is not telling me where 1 is. There's no accented click on beat 1. So I'm going to decide where that is, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So you might now, what would you do with that? Right? You're going to play that forever? No. Right? You'll know. I like to use the workout analogy. When you have an exercise that you do for time, right? You may do one exercise for 30 seconds. Well, how do you know when to progress? Can you then do that exercise for 40 seconds? Or for 60 seconds. You see what I'm saying? So that's where the idea of having a timer. You may say, hey, how long can I hold this time? Is it a minute? Is it 2 minutes? 3 minutes? Right? Then you're setting some parameters for yourself. If you just do that randomly, I don't think you're gonna get a ton of benefit out of it. All right? Now, that's me. I don't think you're going to get a whole lot of benefit out of it. Now, we're going to take this same idea. We're going to take the metronome and we're going to cut it in half. Okay? So we're at 120. Now we're going to change it to 60 BPM. All right? Exactly half. Now my brain is still feeling 120. So look at my leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. Before I even touch the bass. 3, 1, 3. So I'm not thinking about technique. I'm not thinking about where my thumb goes, where my hand goes. I'm not thinking about what I'm playing. I've already done that, right? So whatever line or etude or whatever it is that you're working on that you want to practice with the metronome, you're not thinking about that, right? You pass that part, right? So now I have this on 1 and 3. Now I'm going to take that same click at 60 BPM, and instead of thinking about it being on 1 and 3, I'm going to think about it being on 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. My leg automatically goes there. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I picked this bass line because there's no syncopation and it's easy to talk, address all of the quarter notes. We can feel everything, every beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. This gets trickier when you're dealing with syncopated bass lines, for sure. But that's a part of it. All right, so that's with the click on beats 2 and 4. Now, peep this. Now we're going to take that metronome down again to 30 BPM. All right, so when we bring it down to 30, it's going to get a little bit trickier. And it's, like I said, you know, right now I'm doing a quarter note bass line so that we can feel every quarter note. The more complicated the bass line, right, the trickier it'll be. But if you do that pre-work of learning where the notes are, understanding what the material is, if you understand what the material is and do that pre-work and try to feel that in your body internally, it'll absolutely be more natural, I promise you. Okay, so now with the metronome at 30 BPM, the click is going to be on beat number 1. Now this is an idea that I saw on Victor Wooten's Groove Workshop, which is just one of the best DVDs that I ever bought. And we're going to put the click on beat number 1. And then we are responsible now for beat 2, 3, and 4. Okay, this is what I mean. So right now, my body is still feeling 120. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still in my body. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta slow down a little bit. Now, if I want to swing that, how did I do? Did I rush a little bit sometimes? Maybe just a hair every now and again. Let's do this now and have it on beat 2. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's think about that click being beat number 3. All right. 1, 3. 3. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel it. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 in my body and everything I'm doing and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. I'm internalizing it, right? 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, what I'm doing with the skips and everything, that's feel. Ah. Rushed. Rushed a little bit. Let's do beat number 4. Okay? 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So I gotta acclimate to it. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah. So the big takeaways that I want you to get out of this is, 1, don't worry about the metronome right away. Get the material under your fingers first, get the technique in check. Then, even before you really start digging into the bass and the metronome, get that inside of your body. Get it inside of your body. I really want to know, did this video help you? Was this video helpful for you? Have you put it into practice? Have you done the work? I really want to know. I really want to know in the comments. let me know what's working for you, what's not working for you. Okay? If I've done all the things to earn your subscribership, please do me a favor, do all the things, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.